Hi, I'm Dempsey Pillot, and this week I'm reviewing
Seem like the whole city going.
Den of Thieves was directed by Christian Gudegast, who previously wrote A Man Apart and London Has Fallen. Similar to London Has Fallen, this film stars Gerard Butler. It also stars Curtis 50 Cent Jackson, O'Shea Jackson Jr., and Pablo Schreiber, brother to Liev Schreiber. Now, this film is nothing new. In fact, I can think of several films that I've seen before that this film resembles. But I won't go there. I won't. Now, the plot of this film revolves around a cat and mouse game between Gerard Butler's character, Big Nick, and a band of thieves led by Pablo Schreiber's character, whose name is Merriman. O'Shea Jackson Jr.'s character and 50 Cent's character are members of Merriman's gang, and essentially they plan this heist to rob the Federal Reserve, which is supposed to be seemingly impossible. The moment that this film opened and I saw the writing at the bottom of the screen trying to set up the film, I knew that I was in trouble. I'm not saying that this film is like god-awful. This film is not god-awful. As I said before, this film is very unoriginal. If you've seen one heist movie where the detective is running out of time and he's got to catch thieves before they pull their big grand finish at the very end, this is exactly it. The only thing that's different are the names and the faces. This film is literally a carbon copy of films that we've seen before. But like I said, it's not terrible. It's not terrible. There are some really good moments and there are some exhilarating scenes. Some really fun action sequences. But it takes a while to get there. The length of this film is 2 hours and 20 minutes. And I would say by the hour and a half mark, it had already worn its welcome for me. There was a time actually where I literally looked at my watch. And I hate to do that whenever I go to a movie. And I realized that this film was nowhere near its ending. This film could have been done in a lot less time. There was a lot of moments that I felt dragged out. There is a lot of build-up, and I guess some kind of attempts at character development. I'm going to use 50 Cent's character as an example. I feel like there were attempts made to kind of develop his character, but I mean, see for yourself, throughout the movie, he barely has a conversation. I would say there's probably one or two major exchanges that his character has with anybody in the film. And that surprised me because he kind of got top billing in this movie. The director spends a lot of time setting up this elaborate heist at the end, which is very elaborate, I will say, and it is very impressive. And there's even kind of a little mini twist at the end, which I thought was also kind of cool, but the length of time that it took to get there, I didn't feel like the payoff was worth it at all. Now I know it sounds like I'm talking straight up caca about this movie, but I will say there were some things that I loved about this movie. The one aspect of this movie that I actually really liked was something that I thought I was going to dread going into it, and that was Gerard Butler. Gerard Butler has a lot of fun with his character. I will say, though, again, there's a lot of attempts at character development. There are just a lot of scenes that I thought weren't necessary. There are a lot of scenes used to help develop his character and paint a picture of who he really is, to fully flesh him out. But like I said, it's unnecessary because if you've seen one Cops and Robbers movie, you've seen them all. From the very first moment we meet him, he's cracking jokes. He knows when there's a time to work and when there's a time to play games. And yeah, he may blur the line a little bit, but at the end of the day, he believes in justice and he wants to get his job done. I think Gerard Butler found a really good balance where he's not the guy who we're trusting to save the world, and he's not the guy we're trusting to get the girl. He plays this role so well, and it was one of the things I very much enjoyed about this film. The other thing that I really enjoyed in this film, or the other person rather, is O'Shea Jackson Jr., who I can literally not even say. He's fantastic in everything that he's in. Literally everything. This film is entertaining, don't get me wrong. It just seemed a bit repetitive, and not repetitive in the sense where, they're repeating the plot 4 or 5 times just to get it drilled in your head. This film was repetitive in the sense where we've seen these characters before, and we were familiar with the stakes. They've just been done by different people. I feel like it could have been done a lot better, and for that, I'm going to give it 2 stars. And like I said, I want to emphasize the fact that this film is not awful. This film is entertaining. It just wasn't the right kind of entertaining for me. Guys, thank you so much for watching. As always, if you like what you see, hit the like button and subscribe. I appreciate the feedback and support that I've gotten with these videos thus far, and I'm going to continue to pump them out as often as I can. So until next time, I'm Dempsey Pillot. Take care.